welcome back to Hillbilly Adventures. I'm still gearing up for Beat the Creek. Me and a buddy of mine did some swapping and trading, and if you watch some of my older videos, I had a build that I took to Axial Fest last year called Hold My Beer. I no longer own Hold My Beer. It is gone. That was an excellent crawler, and to my good friend JR, I hope you really enjoy that thing. I know you will. It'll capture your heart like it did mine, because I really hated to let it go. But it's a good crawler. It went to a good home. Anyway, let's get on to what I got going on and see what you think right after these messages. So, you can't find anything new in the world of RC? Tired of searching all over the internet? Do I have a solution for you? RCDriveline.com. At RCDriveline.com, you can find all the latest news in the world of RC at one easy to use free website. Did I mention that it's free? Everything at your fingertips. It's a one stop shop for RC news, from YouTube content creators' videos to manufacturer releases, parts, and much, much more. What are you waiting for, friend? Go to rcdriveline.com today. Yeehaw! Welcome back. So, what we got going on here is an Axial Basecamp builder's kit, the straight axle builder's kit. I did trade Hold My Beer for this builder's kit, all the electronics and everything. We basically did a straight swap, minus the tires, and of course the builder's kit didn't come with a body. I was going to film putting this thing together, but there's so many videos already of everybody putting these things together. Who wants to watch another one of those? The one thing I will say about this builder's kit, and I don't know if the older ones were better, but the tuning rings here for adjusting your spring tension on the shocks, they went with plastic. And this sucks because I could not, two of them just would not thread on there. They ended up getting cross-threaded. I put them in the back, and they are almost impossible to turn. They're terrible, terrible. I'm probably going to have to adjust on them, but they're so tight where they just don't want to thread on. I'm probably going to have to use pliers or something to get them to turn. While the fronts here, they did thread on, and they turn just fine. I have an older SCX 10.3 back here, and the actual rings were metal, and better quality shocks. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This transmission does have dig, as you can see here with my little servo. I did install the dig. At first, I was kind of confused because I forgot to put there's some screws you got to put in here, and if you miss those two screws, then your dig is not going to work, and it'll go front wheel drive, four wheel drive, front wheel drive, four wheel drive. And I was like, what in the heck is going on? Until I realized I forgot to put two screws in there. Don't be like me, folks. Don't be like me. Still got my old school high racks. I've had these things forever. They're still sticky. Got them on some cheapo wheels. They work really good. I was really, really perplexed on what to do for a body. And I was like, well, maybe I'll paint another body, like I did this guy right here, And I'm like, well, and I've got a bunch of bodies up there. They're just laying around. And then I got thinking, wait a minute. A long time ago, if you look way back on the channel, I bought the SCX 10.3 Rubicon Jeep kit when it first come out, and I built that thing, and that's the body right there. And that body has been laying around for a long time, and I've put the clipless body kit on it. I forget Laser or something or other is who you get these from. I'll find out who it is. I'll put a link in the description. And I had to, just now, before I made this video, I had to put lights in it. So I put a cheapo light kit in it. I haven't fastened everything down yet. And I think this is what I'm going to roll. So everything's brand new with old school body on it. And I did find these, and I put those on there. think this is actually off of a Basecamp, that bumper. I put that on there. I have the original bumper. I don't like it on there. It don't look good. And I think this is the original back bumper. But anyway, in the deal, I also got a Hobby Wing 1800 Fusion that I put in here, and 35 kg servo. This is the exact same one that was in Hold My Beer, and they're cheapos, but they work pretty good. And for trailing, that's all I'm going to need. I had this laying around, so that was a free part. And this is actually from the original truck right here, right there. That's from the original. I just had it thrown in a box where I did away with all that stuff. But this is going to be one of my trail rigs that I run this year. And I think it's going to be all right. Links and everything on the builder's kit are pretty nice. The kit itself is pretty straightforward. I did give myself a blister right there. Putting it together before I got smart and went to power tools. I was doing everything by hand. Like I said, don't be like me. Let me go ahead and throw the body on there and see what you think. And there we go, still raw and dirty. For me, it's like a blast from the past, guys. You can see she's got battle scars. She's got stickers from Axial Fest and Tech Inspection. And way back in here, the little guy is wearing an orange shirt. And that is from an RC park in North Carolina that doesn't exist anymore. They shut down. And that was the logo of DLB Trails. Yeah. And I don't know if you can see it on his hat. Probably not. Barely. Anyways, hat says RC for life. Anyway, I don't know, man. It's kind of like, something old, something new. And I think it turned out pretty cool. And I did put a light kit module in it. So with the click of a button, I can turn my lights on and off. I might use this thing for night run. I have a night run truck that a bunch of you guys have seen before. And I don't know if I want to drag it out there. Might just travel light this year. But, of course, he's on a hunting trip. He's got his guns in there. Brother can't be without his firearms. There. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Fine laser, is that Designs? I ain't got my glasses on. Yeah, Designs, Fine Laser Designs. Right there. Those are the folks that make the clipless body mount kit. And it works pretty good. And it's easy to get off. There's just, you pull a little tab, the whole thing comes off. Makes your life easy on this rig here. Because this thing was a pain in the butt back in the day to, I think my mirror's bent. Yeah, the body's got a little bend in it right there. But anyway, this thing was, back in the day, it was a pain in the butt to get this thing on and off. And, it is what it is. But yeah, man, I kind of miss this old rig. And it's kind of nice to see it back. With wheels and everything. Not going to throw a winch or any of that crap in it. I don't do competition crawling anymore. Them days are long gone. But anyway, I figured I'd give you a look-see at what I got going on. I'm bringing this to beat the creek. My last video, you see my little 18 I'm going to be bringing. Still waiting to be looked at, my RC four-wheel drive. I had plans for that. And well, I bought a Scottsdale body and it's long wheelbase. It don't fit on that. So yeah. And as for a backup, the old rock lizard, but this thing, I took it to Axial Fest. I got some electrical gremlins I need to figure out. I'm not exactly sure what the heck's going on with this thing. I don't know if I got a bad receiver or what. I sure put a lot of time and money into this rig for it not to perform good. So I don't know. I'm going to dig into this one next and see what we can figure out. But one thing I will show you while we're in here, if you look, this was an SEX-10-3 builder's kit from way back in the day. This was this, okay? And this just got modified over the years. The 2-speed transmission got removed. It got a standard Basecamp transmission without dig is back in it. And lots and lots of upgrades. Over the years, This eventually became the Rock Lizard through lots of tears and sweat and curse words. But anyway, if you look here, let's see if I can get in real close. See the tuner ring? It's metal. Right there. That's way, way better quality than the new builder's kit. Because that thing, let's see if I can get you in there and see it. Yeah, that's actually plastic. I know it looks metal, but it's not. See, it's just a piece of plastic. So, yeah, not a fan of that. Anyway, guys, that's what we got going on. I'm going to go through all my rigs that I'm going to take down there. But as of now, the plan is the old RC, Redneck RC 4-wheel drive, Rock Lizard, if I can get it going good. Definitely this guy. I've drove this thing around. It's kind of fun. It's going to be a good trail rig. I do need to tweak the suspension a little bit. I haven't tuned it since I put it together. And I need to tie up that electrical wiring for the lights. Other than that, she's good to go. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're not. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And we'll catch you next time. Yeah, out on the trail.